In Tucson, Arizona, Sarah Legray, Fox 20.
Investigators find black glove during hunt for Nancy Guthrie's kidnappers, and the post was there. Tucson, Arizona. FBI agents have recovered a black glove from a roadside near Nancy Guthrie's house, potentially a major clue in the search for the masked thug who is suspected of abducting the 84-year-old woman, the post can reveal.
Right. Okay.
Find her many updates here from the FBI coming as
And saying investigators questioned him and pointed to.
Detectives found the clothing item, which resembles the pair worn by the armed perpetrator caught on video, about 1.5 miles from the home of Today Show co-host Savannah Guthrie's mother. Video and photos show at least one member of the FBI evidence response team pulling the glove from the low, desert shrubbery in Guthrie's secluded desert suburb at the edge of Tucson.
Thanks for joining us here at 6.
An extensive search at the current moment in Tucson.
Authorities have not identified any suspects behind the presumed kidnapping, in which Guthrie seems to have been forced from her home, leaving a trail of blood behind. However, on Tuesday the FBI released footage of a man with black gloves, a ski mask, and a holstered gun destroying the security camera on her door. The footage was the first major breakthrough authorities have revealed after the arduous, 10-day investigation.
FBI agents have found a glove.
Is that a glove?
That video, but rather pinpointed by other
Video around the time of her abduction. They say
the same day, authorities detained a person of interest for questioning near the Mexican border, but the person was released early today without charges. The FBI discovered the glove as part of an extensive search of the neighborhood in which agents were out in force combing the roadsides. We appreciate the assistance and support we have received from the Tucson community.
stop and searched her property in Rio Rico.
Kidnapper is, and will give that information.
The FBI said in a statement reminding the public of the $50,000 reward for information leading to Nancy Guthrie's recovery. Investigators would not comment when asked about the potential piece of evidence. The person of interest questioned Tuesday was Carlos Palazuelos, a delivery driver from the border town of Rio Rico who was slapped in cuffs after being pulled over south of Tucson.
That was just found that could be related to the...
with anything that has happened with Nancy Guthrie.
Palazuelos, now free, insisted he had nothing to do with Guthrie's abduction, hadn't even heard of the woman, and demanded an apology from authorities, according to WDBJ. Meanwhile, a mysterious note was sent to TMZ Wednesday morning demanding a Bitcoin transfer in exchange for information about Guthrie's captor.
Video around the time of her abduction. They say...
and they supposedly look like my eyes.
Right. Okay.
TMZ reported that the $67,000 payment would be in exchange for the name of the individual involved. The letter, the third alleged note sent out since Nancy was last seen on January 31st, contained details of a working Bitcoin address. TMZ host Harvey Levin said during Wednesday's appearance on Fox News, America's Newsroom.
We'll give that information.
Now at Annie's house, Nancy's daughter, two men...
$8,000. Thanks for joining us here at 6.
The Bitcoin address is different from the one featured in the original ransom note, which was sent to two Tucson area TV news stations along with TMZ last week. The self-proclaimed kidnappers demanded millions of dollars in cryptocurrency, setting a final deadline for Monday, February 9th.
With anything that has happened with Nancy Guthrie. But but has already been released. This is video of him.
Yet the letter's authors have not provided proof of life or further information, despite Savannah Guthrie saying her family would pay if it meant getting their mother back safe. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
And they supposedly look like my eyes.
Right. Okay.